In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to solve natural log equations. Just like log equations, natural log has its own property, but they're very similar to log properties as well, okay? So for example, if you have LnY equal to LnX, then we can say that x equal to y, okay? Given x and y greater than 0, okay? So remember this property, okay? So let's move on to number 1. Okay, number 1 we have ln of 2x minus 2 equal to ln parentheses 3x minus 9. So since we have ln equal ln, we can pretty much ignore this and then bring down the 2x minus 2 equals to 3x minus 9. And then we solve for x. So subtract 3x to both sides. We get negative x minus 2 equal to negative 9. And then we add 2 to both sides. Negative x equal to negative 7. And then divide both sides by negative 1. X equal to 7. Okay, just like log equation, when it comes to ln equation, you have to check your answers. What that means is that you plug it back into the original equation, and if it gives you positive answer, then it's okay. Anything greater than 0, then it's okay. If it's negative, then it will not be okay. So for example, we plug 7 into ln 2 times 7 minus 2 equal to ln 3 times 7 minus 9. This is checking, okay? This is supposed to be meant to math, but I'm showing my work so that way you see. ln 14 minus 2, which is ln 12, equal to ln 21 minus 9, which is ln 12. Notice they're both positive, they're not negative numbers, so that means x equal to 7 is the safe answers, okay? Okay, let's move on to number 2. In number 2, pretty much the same thing. You see ln equal to ln, we can ignore that and bring down the negative b, minus 6 equal to 2b plus 3. Subtract 2b to both sides. And then add 6 to both sides with negative 3b equals to 9. And then divide both sides by negative 3. So b is equal to negative 3. Now when we checked, we're going to plug negative 3 into here, into this b right here. Then we get ln 2 times negative 3 plus 3. So ln negative 6 plus 3. So ln negative 3. So you see how it gives us a negative right here? That's a no-no, okay? If that happens, that means this negative 3 right here is not a safe answer. So therefore, for these problems right here, our correct answer would be no solution, okay? So that's why always go back and check your answers. Okay, let's move on to number 3. So in number 3, same thing. We have an ln equal to ln. It's going to be x squared plus 7x equal to negative 16 minus 3x. And then we're going to add 3x to both sides. We have x squared plus 10x equal to negative 16. And then add 16 to both sides. So x squared plus 10x plus 16 equal to 0. And we are going to factor. So when we factor, we always look at the first term and the last term, right? So x squared is x and x. Think of two numbers, multiply will give us positive 16, but add up is going to give us 10. So that has to be this 10 right here. So that has to be 8 and 2, right? So that's the correct factors. So we have x plus 8, x plus 2 equal to 0. So x equal to negative 8 and x equal to negative 2. Again, plug in your answers. And if you plug this in correctly, you will see that only one answer will work, and that is negative 8. Negative 8 will give you a positive answers, but whereas you plug in negative 2, it's going to give you a negative answers. So this answer is not good. Okay, so in this problem right here, -8 is our answers. Okay, let's move on to number 3. Number 3, same thing. We have 20. Undo that. We have 20 plus 2n squares equal to 3n squared minus n. So I'm going to subtract 2n squared to both sides. Then I have 20 equals to n squared minus n. And then subtract 20 to both sides. I have 0 equals to n squared minus n minus 20. Then I'm going to factor, so n squared is n and n. So two numbers multiply with -20, but add up is going to give you -1. So that has to be -5 and +4, okay? So right here, look straight across to write down your answers. So be n minus 5 and n plus 4 equal to 0. So n equal to 5 and n is equal to -4, okay? So for these problems right here, if you did a math mentally, both answers will work. Because when you plug 5 in and -4 in, it will produce positive answers and not negative. So n is equal to 5 and n -4 will work this time, okay?